A Pakistani couple have been arrested after they used acid to burn the face and body of their 16-year-old daughter for talking to a boy. Unfortunately, she did not survive the injuries. She did die. And, you know, this is illegal in Pakistan. They just recently passed a law that completely bans these honor killings. What's incredible is almost 1,000 women lost their lives last year to so-called honor killings. And that's according to the Human Rights Commission of Pakistan.
I think the most amazing part of the story is that Pakistan had to recently pass a law saying you cannot throw acid on your daughter and kill her. Oh, really? Oh, okay, all right. How is that a recent development? And it's because of this really possibly the most insane idea on the planet, honor killings. Anytime anybody mentions honor, run for the hills because somebody's about to die, okay? And it's usually for the least honorable thing ever. And now as a parent, I cannot imagine how a parent would do that to their own kid. You raised this girl for 16 years. I mean, just genetically speaking, I mean, we're hardwired to love our kids so intensely. And then you could still, because of your insane religious beliefs, throw acid in her face and burn her and kill her for talking to a guy. It
shows you how powerful and how easily people become indoctrinated as a result of religion. And a lot of it has to do with, you know, psychological, you know, your psychological wiring. For instance, you know, a lot of people care about the public's perception of them and their family. And that's what this is all about. They're worried about the public's perception. They are part of almost like a cult, right? Because these are fundamentalists.
Not almost, of course.
Yeah, they're fundamentalists, and they care so deeply about what other people in their cult believe that they're willing to kill one of their own, and not just murder one of their own, right? Do so in the most gruesome way possible, to burn them with acid.
Yeah, you're right, Anna. It's such a huge testament to the power of culture because it even overcomes your deepest natural instinct, which is to protect your young as opposed to hurting them. And it goes to our ego. You know, oh my God, well, what if Ahmed down the street doesn't think I'm a real man? So I'll show him I'm really honorable by burning my daughter to death. And you know,
she was a 16-year-old girl. You know, she was talking to a boy. I mean, it's the most normal thing a 16-year-old could possibly do. And to punish her for that, I don't understand it. I don't. And I hate this kind of stuff because it gives Muslims a bad name. This is the kind of stuff that the crazies on Fox News will refer to when they want to demonize the entire Muslim community.
Yeah, and obviously it's a small minority of people, obviously, right? And it's not in America. It's in the middle of tribal areas in Pakistan, right? Now, having said that, the flip side to that is, you know, I'll get in arguments with religious folks and then they'll say, oh, you can't blame war or violence on religion. Except for when it clearly and absolutely leads to violence like this. And then Christians don't get smug. I mean, first of all, throughout history, the burning of the witches, who were, by the way, young girls, right? And the drowning of the witches, and the whole Inquisition, drawing and quartering people, etc., all in the name of religion. You say, oh, well, that was in the past. Okay, well, how about our recent President of the United States of America telling the French president that part of the reason he invaded Iraq, where 100,000 civilians were killed at a bare minimum, was because he thought Gog and Magog would come out of Iraq, according to the Bible. So, I mean, yes, fundamentalist Islam has caused tremendous violence and death in the world. And as you know, anybody who watches the show knows there's no one more opposed to us. It makes us sick, okay? We're against all fundamentalism. But fundamentalist Christianity has its own brand of crazies, and they do violence on a grand scale. Also the same guys who don't want peace in the Middle East because they think, hey, wouldn't it be great if Armageddon, the war that killed almost everyone on the planet, started in the Middle East? So, yes, part of the problem is definitely the religion.